clawed my way back, beyond the 13 gates, to this mortal realm.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Violet Hour. I'm Bilicium, and today I'm really excited because I get to play the Magician again, and I get to show you how much the playthrough changes based on your choices. Normally, there's a little bit of sadness when, I have to replay a section, unless there's like a cutscene because of a death or because of, something that's going to change based on that choice. I usually don't like having to replay a certain section. It just gets redundant. However, with this game, it's not like that at all. It's just super exciting to be able to just go back in and do it a little different and make different choices and see how the dynamics work out.
I cannot wait here forever. Make a choice.
And so I'm really excited to show you guys. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am to be able to see what that looks like. So first things first, we are going to take our companion again, just because we don't have any other options yet. When it comes to the encounters, however, I want to change some things up. So I don't believe we got to see the Market Thief. We didn't get to see Tarts, Pies, and Exotic Lies. The arm wrestling we did see. Oh, so I want to take this one out. And a Fiend in Need we saw in the last episode, and I'm pretty sure is exactly the reason why I died. So I'm going to remove this one, even though I do think it's a cool card. I will probably bring it back in at a later date. But for now, I want to change things up a bit. So let's do Malaclips's Problem, and we have 2 more we can choose. The Peasant's Son, and we've done the Damsel, we did Deep Water. I can't remember, did we do Fork in the Road? Let's add that one in as well. Okay. And then for equipment, we're going to keep all the same equipment.
Already we see the Empire abdicating its role and leaving the protection of their people to the lazy, thoughtless, and malign.
Malign. Such a good word.
I have tried to anticipate the changes the usurper might make. 22 challenges I offer you that will help you to understand the many ways in which the cards may fall. I do not know what Callus will do when we meet him, but I hope you will be ready when we arrive.
Who is this Callus that he speaks of? Your conversation with a fur trader is interrupted as Malaclips arrives in a flurry. The whispers speak of trouble at the edge of the Empire. The town of Westwend is suffering against the blight. Head to Westwend. We are going to go with the food wagon once again. Just because I really, really need that food. You arrive at the town of Westwend. To defend the town, you'll need to locate as many Empire soldiers as you can before the blight invades. Let us go.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
I do wonder this, in fact. You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaclip's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an inanimate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around him. Merc! Malaclips calls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises his hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. Malaclips looks at you expectantly. Refuse to give the gold. The goblin man looks affronted. Malaclips places a consoling hand on him. Don't be mad. She doesn't know about how our kind work. Merc crosses his arms and turns his back to you. Malaclips makes soothing noises. Look here, Merc. We'll be back before you know it, with gold, okay? So that was a bad choice. I thought maybe we got to barter.
Your memory seemed filled with conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant slips through.
You chance upon a wooden cart overflowing with pears, pies, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women. Coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hawks his wares to passerbys. Tarts, pies, and exotic lies! Chester nods glumly as you approach. What would you like to buy on this terribly dreary morning? Ooh, we can buy things this time. Okay, so buying tarts. He passes you a tart overflowing with custard and berries. It seems that Chester's terrible mood has warded off many customers today. He considers the towering stack of tarts before he finally decides on a price.
Now you wager for more than mere success and failure. You choose the very stakes themselves.
You are happy with paying this price. Decline the purchase. Chester seems strangely affronted at this. He takes the tart from your hand and coldly asks you to leave. Sorry, bro, but I really need my gold and I really don't need pain from your tarts. Tart pain. The shopkeeper nods to you as you enter. Adventure! How's the world out there? Buy equipment? I can buy a shield. I'm not going to do that though. Buy food. Yeah, let's buy some food. All right, let's leave. Let us go.
They got themselves into this mess. I don't see why you should get them out.
Because I need their help. You find some Imperial soldiers strung up by the Northerners. Fight to free them. You ready your weapon. Oh man. Raider. From the frozen darkness of the far north they come. Northerners can perform combo attacks, use repose with single-handed weapons to deal extra damage immediately after you defend. So these are guys you don't want to defend against, but you do want to dodge. Got it.
Don't let them hit me! I'm too handsome for violence.
Not so bad. helps having a magic shield to protect you. That's for sure. Ooh, yes please. With the Northerners dead, you free the soldiers. You gain 2 recruits. Excellent. Let's go into my inventory real quick. Oh, it looks like I have it. Good.
Here we begin to see one of the small ways I've changed the game. Each challenge differs both in their rules and their objectives. Even those cards which were once the stairs now vary per challenge, as you will see.
The Westwend tower bell chimes fervishly. The town crier bellows, "There's corruption inside the town! They broke through the sewers and into Lolz Lane! Our brave soldiers have gone down there to sort it out!" You arrive to find Westwend's few remaining soldiers huddled at the entrance to its poorest area, Lolz Lane. "We cannot let the corruption spread. For the good of the town, we must dispose of anyone who has been tainted even a little." Join the soldiers. You join the fight against the corrupted. We get to fight again so soon. Exciting. Infected. The first touch of corruption bring forth the darkest elements of their victims. Infected enemies are feeble, causing them to become knocked down when health is low. Use a finisher before they recover. I think these are some of my favorite enemies to fight. They're just so cool looking.
By sea and sun, fight in vain!
Well, that was easier than expected, honestly. I thought they were going to put up a little more of a fight. With the corrupted threat removed, you've ensured that these soldiers survive to aid the town's defense. You've gained 4 recruits. Excellent. The soldiers help you scavenge what you can from the remains of the poor souls taken by the corruption. Ooh, and we got the sword for free. It's my favorite price. Excellent. Good things all around. Let's go to the right.
In my day, thieves kept their distance. None would pickpocket a mage for fear of failure, or worse, success.
Yeah, I imagine what would be in a mage's pocket that you would want to steal that wouldn't come back to bite you. The market bazaar is a hive of activity. Traders from across the land call out to passerbys to sell their wares. As the sun beats down on the crowded street, you pause briefly to draw water from a fountain. You feel something tug on the inside of your tunic. Turning quickly, you discover a pickpocket making off with some of your belongings. He stole food though, so I'm okay with that. The tangled maze of people proves too much for you, and the thief makes their escape. Shame. You follow frenzied rumors of vampires and werebeasts to a derelict farm deep in the lowlands. A thin farmer tilling the rocky soil looks up in desperate hope at your approach. Please, our little Timos was taken by a monster with bloody claws and gleaming eyes. They came through the walls. He points a shaking finger at the hills. Sure enough, you find the boy huddled at the back of a menacing cave. As you draw near, hulking, cloaked figures emerge from the shadows to surround you. Shadow Elder. You draw your weapon. Shadows can counter attacks. Light weapons are recommended. You can change equipment in the inventory. Nah. Why would I do that? You've given me a warning. Clearly I'm going to die now. Cool card though. I really like that. Shadow Elder. The royal lines of Liza Hora houses are blessed with privilege, and more importantly, power. Elders can summon shadows before entering blood madness. Use evade to avoid their attacks. This should be a fun battle.
I hope this works!
Did I get him? What? What was that battle? Weeping, the peasant falls to embrace his son. Thank the gods, Timos, thank the gods. The small family gathers a dust bundle of what they can in gratitude. Hammer of the gods. Ooh, this is new for me, guys. I'm super excited. Okay. Hammer of the Gods, heavy ability buff. Weapon ability deals plus 50% damage in the next combat with a heavy weapon equipped. Then discard this card. Oh, it's like a one-time use. Okay. Transient blessing. Any number of blessings can be equipped at one time. Transient blessings are discarded when certain conditions are met. I see. That was really a cool one. I'm glad that I put that one in this time.
They place themselves in these dire positions, and then expect a hero to come rescue them when things become too much.
I love the way he says, dire conditions. It's so wonderful. While patrolling the outskirts of Westwend, you hear the clash of steel and the unmistakable groan of corrupted. Your investigation leads you to a distressed nobleman perched on the roof of a carriage. Thank the gods! I was headed to tea with the Duke Gilbert when we were ambushed. My footmen left me here to fight them off, but the brawl has now disappeared into the forest. The noble peers fearfully at the tree line. If you stay here and protect me, I can pay you. Go after the soldiers. Sorry. Noblemen are nice and all, and money is nice and all, but I really need strength. You rush into the forest and quickly encounter a squad of Empire soldiers battling the corrupted. I hope this is the right choice. I don't know if maybe if I protect him, the soldiers will come back victorious, but I can't leave that to chance. I really need them in the final battle.
I see it, fate in vain!
That battle was a little bit clunky. Although the corrupted have been vanquished, no Empire's soldiers remain. You return to the road and find only the wreckage of the noble's carriage. You head back to Westwend. No recruits join your cause. So maybe you do have to wait with the nobleman to protect him. Well, damn.
Now your chance presents itself. At last, stand in the defense of the peasantry. What noble traits you display already.
No, let's search for more recruits, because I don't want to die. You retreat from the bell tower to the Westwend to search for more recruits. Yes, I do.
The Northerners are vicious and cunning. These soldiers should count themselves lucky to merely be captured.
I'm glad it didn't cut off his commentary. I clicked the button a little too quickly, and I was afraid that it was just going to be like, nothing. You say nothing now. One more time, let's go!
I'll have you know my friend here is killed far better than you. I hope this works.
I just noticed the guys that were bound up on the stake in the upper left hand of the screen. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I didn't see them while I was fighting until the very end and was like, oh, I see them. Haha. The soldier's sword. Thank you. I won't be using that anytime soon. With the Northerners dead, you free the soldiers. You gain 2 recruits. Thank God.
In your life, you will have wandered endless intersections, yet this one sticks with you. Why? What is it in your memory that catches here?
Interesting. So this specific moment is important to us, the player. Interesting indeed. Before I click, just kind of looking around at the screen, do you see the monsters in the book? I love the little details in this game. You arrive at a signpost detailing the possible path north and south. Malaclip sniffs the air. My magical senses are pulling me towards the north. It smells Seems like something is baking cinnamon pie somewhere up ahead. And that's it? Huh. No encounter. Interesting. So the north, someone is baking cinnamon pies. I wonder if that's a memory of his family.
Another chance to redeem yourself. Let's see how you handle it this time.
Atop Westwend Town Hall is a large bell tower. It's used to signal the day's end for the workers in the mines and surrounding fields. But now it will summon Westwend's defenders. Do you wish to summon the soldiers you have recruited? Yes, please. Ring the bell. As night cloaks Westwend, you can sense the corruption rising from the shadows all around you. You survey any soldiers you've managed to recruit. You have gathered a large group of soldiers to defend the town. Here's hoping you won't need any more. You must survive till morning when Imperial reinforcements will arrive. Give a rousing speech or remain silent. Let's give a rousing speech, even though I'm not particularly good at it. So, alright, let's see. Dearly beloved, I have gathered you all here to sacrifice yourselves for the greater good, which may or may not be worthwhile, because if you too get infected, now you're a soldier with armor and weapons, and you're going to be even harder to fight off than just the peasants that have become corrupted. So really, don't die and don't get infected. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, I'm totally going to win this one. Yep. The soldiers appear unmoved by your words and remain tense and fearful. Yeah, I should have taken public speaking class in college, but I thought that was silly. Why would I pay money to do that? Awkward. Terror of Westwend. As the final vestiges of humanity are erased, the terror wakes. Use Bash to break the terror's corrupted armor and defeat it with a finisher before it regenerates. So, cool thing about this guy is that his health regenerates as you go on. So you basically want to wail on him as fast and as hard as you can. So, let's see how I do.
With all these soldiers, you don't think you could have left me at home?
all over the map.
A mighty creature of chaos felled by your power. Does it satisfy you, this bloodshed? Knowing those you destroy were once simple peasants going about their day.
I mean, I was really excited about all of this until you put it that way. You know, I saved the town, and people weren't going to get infected with whatever the creeping crud all over them was, and they wouldn't become mindless zombies. And, you know, I thought that would be hopeful, and people would be able to live on prosperously. But when you say it the way you did, I kind of feel like, yeah, maybe Malaclips and I should leave the town now before we're attacked. Once the corrupted behemoth falls, the rest of the minions flee, their spirits broken. The soldiers erupt in cheers, praising your valor. You can rest until morning, ready to greet the reinforcements with a town already saved. See? They're happy.
The magician returns to the deck, but now we only begin our stories of fate, folly, and magic. Do not think I'm satisfied with this, but at least we have a place to begin. Now you have learned the simplest of ways to build your deck. Each challenge will provide its own unique trials. Here are some more tools to keep you in good stead.
For saving the town of Westwend, a ruby ring, Valant, Agist? Is it Agist or is it Egist? Which is the letter that I pronounce? Winter's Bane. For saving the town of Westwend. Man-eating tree. Ooh, I like it already. Gnomish exchange. Lost boy. Pauper plague. Westwend's tavern.
As you play, you will find more options open to you. Should you find yourself blocked or overly challenged, take the time to explore the board. Unlocking cards will give you options you have not yet considered.
Fantastic. All right, so that ends this episode. We have finished the magician proper now, and we have a few options in our future. We can go to the High Priestess, or we can go to the Empress, or the Emperor. All roads from the magician seem to lead to any one of these 3 points, so really it's our choice. I'm kind of inclined to head north to the Priestess, just because I know I've done the Empress before, and I think I want to save that for a later date. And I don't remember the Emperor, to be honest with you, but I think that's, I don't know. Should we do the Emperor or should we do the High Priestess? I'm thinking that the High Priestess. But that's going to do it for this episode. I do hope you all enjoyed. I hope you will join me in the next video to carry on with more shenanigans. But until then, take care, everyone.